Hi, hello, welcome to another week, first week of August, and it's a Monday. Let's see what we've got today. Let's delete that. So it's the first week of the month, and we already know what this means for us. It's the NFP week, so most of our trades should be done by Thursday's New York. Thursday, I'll say London. As late as Thursday, New York, you should be almost done by your trades for the week, and then you just watch what happens on Friday for the non-farm NFP. Yep. Okay, let's start with the dollar as usual. Last week we also I was looking for a swing low to form in here, and then we went down 2 days more before giving this huge candle rejection, and today we are seeing a continuation to the upside. I already told you guys that there was a low coming, and I was looking forward to that, right? And I think we've got the low formed. So where should price go now once this low has formed? I do have my first target here, right? So that's the first target. Now that this low has formed, that should be our first target, and then the second target will be if I measure this range from, we do have a couple of ranges in here, but I'm gonna do the overall range. We do have a swing high in here, one in there, and then the main one, which is up here. So I'm gonna do the big one, right? I'm gonna place a line right here, and then I'm gonna go to the next one, and that is right there, and then the last one is here. Okay, so we can see roughly this area is our first target, right? This area is our first target, and then we target that for a second, and then we see how far price is gonna go. This will be my last target for the upside in terms of if price is gonna continue going up. In terms price is gonna continue going up, you will see here. If I jump onto the weekly quickly, you're gonna see so this all down movement, once we trade above this this down candle, then I'll be expecting us to move to this low. Okay, so if we do trade above this candle, this down candle here, I'll be expecting price to come to this low. So we're gonna take them one at a time. All right, so let's get here first. Yeah, and if we do, I think we will get above this high. If we do, then this is we are going to get a meaningful retracement. And I did say last week that if we do get that, what pair should you be focusing on? You should be focusing on Aussie. Yeah, if we do get the dollar to turn around, you should be focusing on Aussie. All right, so let's jump onto the Aussie first and get rid of all this drawing. So on Aussie, we can see we do have price on I think this was Thursday push up, Friday rejection, and then today we see a continuation to the downside. I like what has transpired so far. In terms of the market structure, we have broken down, right? We have broken down from going up to now going down. So going forward, we should see any rally. Sorry for that. We should see any rally subject for a sell, for a continuation to the downside. Okay, we should see any rally subject for a sell for a continuation to the downside. Okay, so let's see if we will get a retracement. If we do, then we'll be looking for a sell. So my eye is on these last two up candles and here. So these are the two areas I'll be looking for a sell. Okay, if we do get here, I'll sell it, and if it stops me out, then I'll be looking for somewhere up in here. All right, today is Monday, so I just didn't want to trade or send trade ideas on Monday because I wanted to see how Monday will transpire, and then on Tuesday we can go in looking for better trades. All right, with what we've seen now, okay, I can boldly say we should be looking for price to come and clean these lows down here. Yeah, that's where I am looking for price to come to. So if you do manage to get any entry on this pair, okay, hold on to some of the position for a clean below this equal lows in here. So it looks very clean, so I'm expecting price to come down there. All right, in terms of entries, price is already moving right now. I don't like chasing price, okay, and I don't know where it's going to turn around, so I will just be patient and have this on my chart. Yeah, I'll have this on my chart and then see if it will retrace. If it doesn't retrace, then I just have to use other strategies to get in, right, which is tomorrow when price opens, then I will sell short and place my stop above today's high, and then I'll look for a continuation to the downside. Okay, so if it doesn't pull back to give you an entry, then tomorrow just sell short once the market opens. If you will be awake during London, then look for some form of a pullback during London. Let me show you how it looks like. Okay, let's see if I can find an example right here. Right, so tomorrow, if you be awake during London, look for something like this. Okay, the market will open, and then during London, I think I'll be doing the portal for my VIP members. So if I do see it, or if I do see this thing form, then I will obviously send that notification. But for those of you who are not members of Forex Lens, and even if you are and you are not a VIP member, then this is for you. Okay, when the market opens, you look for a fake move to the upside, and then you sell short during London session, and then you hold on to your trades, place your stop above previous day's high. So if you do get market to close maybe here, tomorrow morning we see a push up, you sell short and you place your stop above today's high. Okay, that would be for the Aussie dollar. If you jump onto New Zealand dollar, this is just moving, so this could be something that you can jump in now because it's just broken this low. Okay, it's just broken this low, and I'm looking for price to take out this low right here. All right, I'm looking for price to take out that low, so maybe this will be a trade that you can jump in with a tight stop above here, and if it does stop you out, then we'll be looking for a pushback up to this up candle here. Okay, so maybe let me just take a picture and send it to the group, and everyone can take advantage of it. Okay, that's done. Okay, That is a trade that we have just going on right now. I've been looking at it since morning. I've been awake of, I don't know, I've not slept properly overnight because the week has started again. So I've been watching this pair since morning. I was looking for a close below this level, and it seems like we've just got it here. That's why I've just sent that. So if you're here and you want to take advantage of it, we are looking for a run below this equal low here, and then we see what price is going to do. I'll be taking some partial profit. Let me drop down to the hourly right here. I'll take something off there because today is Monday, and today's this week is NFP, right? Not for professionals. Okay, so I will not be demanding a lot from the market this week. Okay, the little it gives me, I'm taking it. Okay, it gives me this, I take it. It gives me that, I take it. All right, so look for first target to be there, and then let the rest run and see if you're gonna get a run below this low. Okay, let me post that one as well. Okay, all right, let's carry on. Euro dollar. Euro dollar, like I said, if dollar is going up, focus on what? Aussie. Focus on Aussie and on New Zealand, yeah, and leave euro and pound alone because they are strong. They are still strong, right? If I jump onto the currency strength meter that I use, you're gonna see not this one. You're gonna see again here, yeah, euro and pound are still strong for the month. But if you go back for the last 1 month, we are still strong on euro and pound. So maybe just ignore those two for now and sell New Zealand and Aussie, okay, and pair it against the dollar, which is the strongest currency right now. All right, okay, let's jump on to, so do not do anything on this for now. I think we need a bit of time. I want to see a complete close below this. We have, or we are almost closing below. If we do, my members, you know what to do. Look at these up candles, right? Then you know what to do, what these up candles are doing. Okay, you just need to I don't need to go through it here. All right, we are broken down. Okay, they send this thing up and then we are broken down. All right, that's a hint. Pound for sales, I think you might probably want to hold on to it. Do not sell it because you're not going to see a bigger move to the downside. Look where the down candles are. There was a tiny low one in here, which I don't really did consider that. I didn't consider it much, but yesterday I did give to a few guys that I hang around with that if they did wanted to sell short on this, then they should sell short and target here. Okay, and that's it. So if they sell short up there and target here, and that'll be it. It's not a lot of pips, but that is the only thing that you can sell short at the moment on the pound, and we've got that. So I don't see this thing going down more for now until maybe we take out this low. Then I can ultimately I think the pound should drop a little bit more, but I'll wait till it confirms. So I want to see us trade below these 2 down candles, and then once I see that, then I'll be in for maybe a trade to come and take out these lows in here. Okay, so let's see if we will get the close below this low. All right, give me 1 second, let me double check something quickly. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, let's carry on. Pound, euro, pound. Okay, so this thing is playing with my emotions over last Friday. I did love this. So this level that I have here is a daily level, right? It's a daily level, and price rejected quickly. Price rejected quickly. So when I did see that, I kind of wanted to get a quick in and out trade, right? I wanted to get in and out trade quickly on Friday afternoon, which I was not supposed to. Okay, I was not supposed to, but then it was too good to ignore, and I did enter, and as soon as I entered, price went down against me, and I kind of got stuck in it. Yeah, you can see I was trying to buy this down candle for at least a push to the upside 2 to 1 or 3 to 1, and I got stuck in it. So I ended up closing my trade in a bit of a loss, which was a scratch. Yeah, and today that level is still holding. I think it's going sideways for now, and there's going to be an expansion. Okay, so the market goes into sideways, and then there's going to be an expansion. So I don't know, up or down, which is what I favor, the upside. So let's see if we do get the upside, or maybe a fake out to the downside and then a move to the a fake out to the downside, then a move to the upside. If I go on to the daily, you see that we are trading at the daily high time frame level, a daily level, which is very strong. Okay, if we don't, then I'll be looking for down here. So maybe the consolidation we're having, okay, consolidation you're having, price will fake out and come down here, and then quickly reject and move to the upside. All right, so I'm currently on the sideline watching on this one. I'm not doing anything for now. I'm just watching it to see what will happen. All right, Aussie yen. Yes, last week Friday we did get, I did mention about this consolidation, right? That we are going sideways, and the reason why was because the yen and the Aussie were both strong. Yeah, the yen and the Aussie were both strong, and the New Zealand yen had already broken. If I go into the daily, the New Zealand yen had already broken this down candle to the downside, making this pair bearish. Okay, making this pair bearish, and this one was still waiting for that low to be broken. Yeah, we are still waiting for that low to be broken. We did get retracement on Friday to the upside, and we've quickly rejected. On a 4-hour, we have broken down. We have taken out this down candle, okay, and we went up for retracement, and it's rejecting again. I want to see a trade like this. For me to get into this trade, I want to take a sell stop. Yeah, I'm gonna use a sell stop. So I'm gonna place a sell stop here, and I'll place my stop loss not above this high, this one here. It's a little bit bigger, but it's for your own protection. Okay, you can place it here, but if you do get stopped out, then it's gonna probably come to this last up candle and still reject. So maybe place it up there for your own protection. Okay, and then you'll be looking for targets below this low. Ultimately, I'm looking, it's a swing trade idea. Okay, maybe we're gonna hold it till if you do swing trade, you're gonna hold it till probably end of this week or end of next week. Yeah, if you do not swing trade, then maybe you take your trade today if we do break down that low, and then you hold on to it till Friday, or at least Thursday afternoon by 5 o'clock, and then you just close your trades. Yeah, so if you do not swing trade and you trade during the week, you can sell it. If you do get the trade below this low, you can sell it and then hold your trades till Thursday afternoon, New York session, and then you close it. Okay, so something like this, with a run below this low as first target. It's the area of consolidation. Yeah, so we run this low, sell stop, run this low, you take off your first target, and then you push your stop loss here. Yeah, so if it does break this low and you get the entry, once we run this low, push your stop loss there, and then once we do run this low right there, okay, then you put your stop loss to break even. Okay, you put your stop loss to break even, and then you let the rest run, ultimately targeting this equal low in here. Right, that will be your target maybe for this week, and then we'll see what we're gonna get. Maybe once we get down here, there could be what we experienced with Cardian. Is gonna go and bounce for a retracement. Yeah, this is not reversal, it's a retracement. This is the impulse retracement, so we should look for another leg to the downside. All right, so once we do get down there, we might possibly see some form of a retracement. So if you do get the entry, do take these profits off. Okay, so let me push this back up here. Let's push this back up here and then leave it as it is. And I will not take the New Zealand yen, simply because Aussie New Zealand at the moment is looking bearish. Right, we have made high, low, lower low, higher low, lower high, we've made a lower low, so we are bearish on this for now. And because you are bearish, that will be strength for New Zealand, so you just focus on the Aussie pairs, right? Because the Aussie pairs are going to be weaker than the New Zealand pairs unless we break and we start making high highs, then you switch it and then you sell the New Zealand pairs. Okay, but for now we have lower high, lower lows, so you sell Aussie pairs. Okay, Swiss yen, we have to be patient and wait for at least this low to give up, and then we can start looking for sales. If not, then we have to be patient. For buys, I think you can buy, but I personally wouldn't do that. Right, the reason why I wouldn't do that is because I've showed you several examples. I trade seasonalities. Okay, what should happen in the month of August for a particular pair. So I go back and check. So if I just do quickly, delete that one. So if I go back and quickly check 2019, last year, what happened? Did we go down? If we did go down, then I'm not interested in buying. Yeah, last 2 years, did we go down? If we did go down, then I'm not interested in buying. Okay, so that's how I trade. I trade with the highest probability on my side. Okay, so I can see the probability of price going up is higher than the probability of price going, the probability of price going down is higher than the probability of price going up. That's why I will look for sells rather than longs. Okay, so I'll wait for this low to give up, and then I will rather sell short. All right, so that will be it for this. If you want to buy, there's nothing wrong with it. That's what price is doing right now. You can buy, place your stop here, and target this high. Okay, that's the normal flow of the market right now. But because I am anticipating bearishness, I don't want to be a buyer. But if you want to buy, that's a buy with a run above this high as your target, and your stop loss goes below this low. Okay, but that's not what I'm looking at. Okay, so I'll just wait and see what price will do, and then I'll take advantage of it. Okay, so for now I am holding on to not taking any action on this pair. Okay, all right, let's jump on to the next pair. Next pair is pound yen. Pound yen, no idea what he wants to do now. We've just, on the daily time frame, we did hit a daily level in here. I think they might, this is what I'm thinking, right? They might run this high first. Yeah, they might run this high first before rejecting and giving us bearishness in this pair. Okay, they might run this high first, reject, and then we get some form of a bearishness in this pair. So for now, if you want to, I think price has given this huge rejection. Yeah, if you want, okay, you can be a buyer, place your stop loss here, and target that high. Okay, that's if you want, but I will not take this trade. But it's a valid trade idea that if you want to, you can take. All right, because we are looking for bearishness, but because price has not given us any signs of bearishness, we have to go with the bullishness that we have in price. Okay, so if we are bullish on price, then we have to continue buying down candles. So we do have that rejection there, which is a sign of bullishness. So we just have to buy the down candle with a stop below it, and then see how price is gonna move to the upside. If it doesn't and it stops us out, then we take it as a loss, and then we move on. Okay, so if this doesn't support price and it becomes a loss, you take it as a loss, and then you move on. Okay, CAD yen, at the moment I'm looking for bearishness to come in, so I'm watching it. I'm looking to see if they'll come back and break this low again. We formed a high, so we formed a high here, we made a high, and then we broke down, we made a lower high, a lower low, high, lower high. That's a lower low, sorry, I get confused with these things. All right, lower low. So let's see if you make a lower high. We are not gonna make a high, lower high, and then we break down. Yeah, that's what I want to see. If I do see that, then this will mean that the bears are regaining strength, and then I'll be looking for sells. Okay, so if price does this, then I'll know that the bears are back in action. Then I'll just look for a short-term push to the upside, and then I'll sell short. Okay, so this might look like a 4-hour rejection candle. Okay, 4-hour rejection candle. At the moment it does look bullish. Okay, on the 4-hour it does look bullish. On the daily it's still bearish because we had this. So on the daily it's still bearish, on the 4-hour is bullish. So maybe we are going into a retracement on the daily time frame. So between this high and that low, we are going in for a retracement. All right, so ideally I do not want to see price go, if we are going for a retracement, I do not want to see price go above that high. Okay, that's my line in the sand. I do not want to see price go above this level. So once we get up here, then I'll start looking for signs of bearishness. Yeah, I'll start looking for signs of bearishness in the market, and then I can sell short. Okay, but for now it's not giving me that, so I will wait and see what price will do. Maybe this afternoon we might just completely reject, because we have this last up candle here, and then we have 2 down candles. We've traded above this, which is normal, but if they do manage to trade above this, then it's a problem that they might continue going up. So I'm watching here. Correct. If they do trade above that, then we might have to stay on the sideline, or you can take it as a long. So my members, you know what to do with these 2 down candles, right? Yeah, you can take it as a long and project it to the upside to see how far it should go, and then you take your profit once price gets there. This week is NFP week, so manipulations will be high in the market this week, and we are in the month of August. Okay, that month where everyone dreads to trade, because most of the investors will be going on holiday. Okay, so there'll be a lot of manipulation this month, so be mindful and trade with less risk this month. Okay, trim down your risk to the lowest, and then once you go through this month, then you can increase your risk again. But this month, lower your risk and then trade through the month, and then once we get into September, you can increase your risk again. All right, so let's see if we will get rejection or they trade above this. If they trade above this, then I'll watch this candle here. I'll watch that. Let's go into the daily. Yeah, let's measure this up candles and draw a line right there. Okay, so this week I will, well, not this week, this up movement, these are the 2 levels. If we do trade above this, then these are the 2 levels I'll be watching. So maybe you can take a long if you trade above this to there, and then hold some to get there, right? And then once you get up there, you're gonna close your longs and then see what price is gonna do. Okay, dollar yen, same thing, similar to what CAD yen is doing. I think we are experiencing some weakness in the yen for the first half of the week. I'm still bullish on the yen, so maybe the first half of the week we might see price go up, and then the second half of the week we might see price come back down. So sorry, I wanted to check what this pair is doing. Right, let's go back to yen. I'm still bullish on yen. Okay, I'm still bullish on yen, so be mindful with your longs on that one, because chances are price might not do what you think is going to do, which is continue going up. Okay, so if price doesn't continue going up, then we should see price reject and go down. Okay, so be mindful. At the moment, it's still on the daily, we are bearish. You can see clearly, right? We had impulse and then we broke down. We had some form of consolidation in here, but it wasn't that meaningful for price to continue going up. I'm watching this low, okay, this last down candle, because that's the last down candle price took to the upside and then rejected and came back down. So that's where I'll be watching for some possible rejection to come in. So if we do see some rejection coming in here, then I'll be interested in a sell. At the same time, I'll be watching this last up candle in there, right? Because this is an impulse leg. Your price went down, and this could be a retracement to clean out or to rebalance all these down candles, and then we should see another leg to the downside. So be mindful, watch it, and then see what price will do once we get up here. If we do get a rejection up here, then I'll be interested in sells for a continuation to the downside. Okay, that is that one. Euro yen, we have gone above this high, so I will start looking to see if we will trade below this low. Okay, I'll start to see if we will be trading below this low. If we do, then I'll be interested in sales. If not, then I will have to continue buying. Looking at price right now, because we've gone above this high, okay, there's a high probability that price will come back inside the range. Once we run up above a high, there's high probability that price does wants to come back inside the high that it just ran most of the time. Okay, so you can see price is trying to come back in. So if we do close inside it today, I don't know, today's Monday, so we have to be careful. If we do manage to close inside today, I'll look to see if they will be able to run this low. If they do, then I'll be interested in sales. Yeah, if they do run this low, then I'll be interested in sales. If not, then I'll be on the sideline watching it, because my thought process is, okay, if we do run a high, price should reject and come back inside, and if we do come back inside, we should trade to the previous range 50%. So this is the previous range that we had, and price broke above it. So if we come back inside, we should trade to the 50% as our first target. So if we do close below and take out this low, okay, then I'll be looking for sales. For now, it's still bullish, so because I don't want to be buying, I'll just be on the sideline, and I'll focus on Aussie and New Zealand sales. Okay, I'll focus on those two as a sell, and maybe Aussie yen. Let's jump on to the next one. New Zealand CAD. I think we are turning around on this pair. We had this huge move. Remember, I did tell you this consolidation, we might get some push to the upside, a rejection, and then a continuation to the downside. I think that's what is happening. We do have this consolidation. We have the consolidation and move to the upside, and then rejection and continuation to the downside. Okay, so this is a consolidation, a move to the upside to fake everyone out, and a rejection and a continuation to the downside. And that's what this looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like. So can you guys hear that? Bear with me, let me shut my window. That's my neighbors cutting down trees. Well done, Matt. Well done. I think you've learned a lot, so well done for being short. Yeah, well done for being short. If you are short, it means you've learned you've learned a lot. Okay, if you're short, it means you've learned a lot. If you're not short on this pair, it means you've learned nothing. For the last 1 month that I've been teaching you guys. Okay, so we can see that rejection. It did happen on the 4 hour. I did go short on the demo account on Friday because I did have a lot of position on there. Okay, I did have a lot of position on my account, so I didn't want to take any position, but I'm still short on my demo account on this one from here, right? And I'm targeting all the lows, so we might see this continue on dropping. Like I did mention, New Zealand CAD tends to be weak for the month of August. Pardon me. New Zealand CAD tends to be weak for the month of August. So if we get a continuation to the downside, we might get a continuation to the downside on this pair. Now that we have broken this low, okay. Now that we have broken this here, I want to see price close below it. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Once we do get the closure, the next candle that comes in, I'll be looking for a sell for this area here. Let's do this. Down here. Okay, so I'll be interested in selling there with a target down there. Okay, that would be a trade idea that I'll be interested in. If it does stop me out, then I'll have to wait till it pulls back inside this range between this high and that low, at least to the 50%. So let's say I'll sell short here and then it'll stop me out. Then I'll wait for price to retrace to at least the 50%, and I'll sell short again here with a stop above there, and then still target this level down here. Okay, so this will be roughly the two trade ideas. There, let's drop down to the hourly and see what we have. Yeah, that's what I'll be interested in. Okay, that's what I'll be interested in. So let's see if we will get something like that. If you want, you can, as it's going now, you can sell short and place your stop above there. Those of you that are not short, if you're already short, then just enjoy the ride. If you're not short, you want to take it, just place your stop above here, okay, and then target this low. And then for partials, okay, take something off previous week's lows. So we have a week low here, and that's it. That week low, this week low was taken right here. So that week low will be a target, and this one as well will be a target, and it will be almost at the TP anyway, so you don't need to take any more. All right, so take something. If you go short, take something off here, place your stop maybe to the middle of the, divide your stop into two, place your stop there, and then let it run and see how far it's going to go. Once it breaches the first TP and it starts screaming down, then you can put your stop loss to break even. Okay, for now just leave it as it is and then see how far price is going to go. If it does come back and stop you out, then you use this. All right, Let's go back to the 4-hour. Yeah, the closure below this, I think we have. Looking at the bodies, let's jump onto the line chart. Yeah, we haven't yet. I think the next candle is the one. This candle is the one. So we have to see if we close below, which I will anticipate for price to close below anyway. So then I will be short already, and then I'll just accept the risk on the trade, which is up here, right? EuroCAD. The reason why I was watching this was we had retraced into an area that I was interested in since last week. Yeah, we did get a quick push from here. Let's drop down from this down candle. That's where I went long last week, and I closed my trade very early. And we've come back same place, and we are rejecting. Okay, if you want to go long, which because you are still bullish on this, we've not taken out any down candle. The down candle that we need to take out is these 3 down candles here. Yeah, we've not taken them out. If you want to go long, wait for price to trade above this down candle. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll wait for price to trade above this, and I'll place my stop below here, and then there's equal highs in there which I will target. Okay, that's if I want to go long. If I want to go short, then I have to wait for this low to break. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, if I want to go short, then I have to wait for this area to give up, and then once that area gives up, I think price might retrace. Then I'll probably sell these up candles here. So if I just drag this away, okay, and then use the sell short, that one. Yeah, so if we do take out these down candles, then I'll be looking for a retracement back up here, and then I'll sell short, targeting this level down here. Okay, so if we do get a break below this low, then I'll be looking for a sell to target this level down here. Okay, so you have to trade ideas. So it's a flip trade. Whichever direction they go, you can track them, right? So if they go up, you track them. If they go down, you track them. That way. So watch and see which direction they want to take price. So if they want to take it up, let them break above this down candle, then you go long. If they want to take it down, let them close below these 3 down candles, and then wait for a pullback, and then you go short, targeting here. Okay, pound CAD. Someone was asking pound CAD. Pound CAD, we almost got here. I think it's reasonable what he's doing. This high, I think this is all under. Let me check FXCM, because I think, okay, it's different. All right, so this high is a little bit higher than that. That's why price is doing what it's doing. So price is just going for a retracement on the pound CAD. Price is going for a retracement. So for those of you that have been with me for a while, you know how we trade swing highs and swing low strategy. So swing high, swing low. Once the swing high is formed, which I think we have, let's go on to the hourly and see if we've closed below. Yep, we have closed below, so we should see some form of a retracement into 50%. Okay, we might see some form of a retracement to 50% of the range. So between this high, between this low and that high, somewhere in here, possible retracement there. We should see some 4-hour down candles in there, right there. Okay, so we should see some retracement back down here. So for a trade idea, you can sell short this up candle and then target here. All right, if you do get retracement there, sell short and target there. And then once you get here, probably we're gonna see another leg up for a continuation to the upside. Okay. Dollar cards. Dollar cards, we have, if you look on the daily, I did outline this scenario exactly as it's doing right now. Friday I said wait for this to close, and then we're gonna see price come back down into this down candle, and then we should see price continue to go up, and it's doing exactly that. So for targets, I did mention we are looking for the main threshold of this range. Okay, so that's your first target, and then you leave a piece on to see how far price is gonna go. You never know what price is gonna do. Yeah, we never 100% know. So that's the first target there, and then you leave a piece on to see what price is gonna do. So for the longs, okay, your stop loss goes below this down candle. Not the best trade idea there, but it is what it is. Okay, your stop loss goes below this low, and you target there for first target, and then you leave a piece on to see how far price is willing to go. Okay. Card Swiss has bounced from I don't know where. So on the weekly, it's just a wick. So I have no idea where price is bouncing up from. If I drop down to the monthly, it's even more apparent. There's nothing in here for price to bounce off from. So I think it's just a pullback. Yeah, it's just a pullback. So we just have to, if you're long, then you can keep it. If you're not, then I'll say wait and see a rejection. Yeah, wait and see a rejection before you do anything. Do not try to be clever and try to sell as price is going up, or say okay, because it's going up I'm gonna buy it. Remember what I told you about manipulation. Okay, all up candles, you can see that all up candles, there's no down candle in there. Okay, so that could be some form of a manipulation. Okay, so if you're not long from down here with, I think I did give that on Friday, to take a long to the 50% of this range from here. Yeah, because we did get a rejection pattern down here, so take a long to 50% of this range. But if you're not long on this one, yeah, okay, if you're not long on this one, then just stay out and then wait for some form of a rejection. We do have the daily level. This, we did come there here, maybe, because once I pull the fib from this high to that low, we go above 50%. Let me mark the 50% as well. So that'll be the 50%, and if I change this to my OTE, Yeah, it lines up with that 618 level. So let's see if we're gonna get some rejection at these two levels. So look for measure the swing high to the swing low, and then put a line at the 50% and at the 618, and then see if we're gonna get some form of a rejection at these two levels. If we do, then once we do get there, you know the rejection pattern that we look for. I'll be watching it myself, and if I do see it, then I'll send out a signal for us to take advantage of it. Okay, if I do see it, then I'll send a signal for us to take advantage of it. Remember, I said this week is what, NFP week, so there will be some form of manipulation, and there will be some of the pairs might go into a consolidation just for them to do some manipulation on Friday. Okay, I'll be watching them, especially the majors. Okay, like the pound dollar, euro dollar, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Most of them might go into some form of a sideways, then they're gonna wait. Yeah, not today. Maybe from Wednesday going, they'll keep it in a range, and then they'll keep taking stops up and down. So be mindful of that. Okay, once you start seeing some form of a consolidation on any pair that you are in, the best thing is to get out. Okay, but I'll notify you guys. I'm here with the portal tomorrow morning, and then Wednesday I'll be in the portal in the morning, and I'll be here on YouTube in the afternoon as well, and on Thursday I'll be in the portal. So I will prompt everyone, but it's just for you to get the heads up for that. Okay, so if you do see any pair going into consolidation and you are in a trade, best thing is to get out. All right, okay, so watch these two levels and see if we are going to get some form of a rejection at those levels. If we do get rejections, then you know what to do. But again, I said I'm watching them, so if I do get a rejection, I will prompt you and you can take advantage of it. All right, okay, next pair is Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, we still have the upside objective. Let's remove this. Unlike my the next upside objective is right there. You can see we've just gone above, we came down into this down candle and rejecting and going up again. So it is what it is. We've traded above this down candle, so price should reach for that. Yeah, price should reach for that, and it may be a continuation. This is last week's high. Okay, that's last week's high, and that's the upside objective on the daily. There's a nice up candle there. Okay, very nice up candle. Okay, nice one with a huge move to the downside. So that might cause price to go into some form of a retracement. So if you buy, make sure by here you're out, or if you are long already, make sure by here you're out, because this might cause price to sell off quickly to the downside. Yeah, and then come for another it's gonna come down for another orders and then send it back up again. So if you're long, okay, that's your upside objective for now, and then once we get up here, you get out. Yeah, we get there, you get out, and then you look for if you do get a rejection pattern up there, you might consider, or you can consider, a short. Okay, counter trend. I like the level, it's just a daily level that looks juicy to me. Okay, so if you do get up here and I see a rejection pattern, I think I might go short, even though it's counter trend. Price doesn't go up forever. We've been going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days consecutive, which is due for some kind of a down candle. All right, so be mindful of that level. Pound New Zealand, same thing. This up candle here, I think we got there on Friday. Yeah, we got there on Friday. So Friday's high is what I think they're going for. Yeah, let me do some measurements. I'll be really careful up here. Okay, today's Monday, right? They might run this and then reject it and start coming back down. So be mindful. Going long on this pair right now. Okay, if you've not enjoyed this bull run, right, this is not the time to be enjoying a bull run. Okay, so if you're long from down here, as a swing trade idea that I gave, I think 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, if you're not long down there, do not buy where we are. And then if you're long, make sure most of your profits are off the table, and you just see if price is gonna reject. If it doesn't reject and you still have your longs on, then you just enjoy the continuation to the upside. Okay, but do not buy where we are now. Do not do that. Yeah, do not chase this long. Okay, so if you're long already, then keep it. If you're not, do not chase it, because price is too high. We are trading at a high time frame level. If I drop down, yeah, the last up candle is here. So the opening price, or there, actually it's two of them, so I can do this. Right there. It's a bit of juice, could be a bit of juice in there, but again, it's too high. I wouldn't consider it. It's just tempting to buy as it's pushing up like this. Okay, but if you're not ready long, just let it go. But my members, you know what this is. Okay, these two down candles, that's a manipulation. So you can see some form of a little bit of up movement, but I wouldn't bet my house on this right now. Okay, it's Monday, you don't want to be taking such risk. Yeah, so let's look for other opportunities. There are so many. I mean, this one has just tanked. Look at that one. We've hit the first TP as we are doing this live session. Yeah, these are the trades you want to be in. Pound New Zealand. Yeah, I've just talked about that. Aussie New Zealand, we did hit a daily level, and now we've just screamed up again. I think it's going to stay sideways because both the New Zealand and the Aussie are dropping. Yeah, both the New Zealand and the Aussie are dropping, so we will stay sideways. All right, we are going to stay sideways, so be mindful. Do not try to do anything on this pair, because chances are it's going to stay sideways for now, and you do not want to be part of a sideways market, because all it's going to do is just continue to take your money. All right, so do not do anything on this pair for now, because both of them are dropping. The Aussie and the New Zealand are dropping, so this one will stay sideways until this one will probably, I would say, go down. If we don't take out this side, then it'll go down. Then once it starts going down, then I'll focus exclusively on Aussie and Aussie pairs. Aussie yen, I'll be on Aussie yen. I'll be on what other strong pair is out there? Let's go on to this and see what strong pairs we have there. Yeah, Aussie CAD. I've not looked at that pair for a while. Let's have a look. Aussie CAD. Let's have a look. Look at that. There you go. We broke in that, so we should see continuation to the downside. I mean, this is all crazy movement, so we should see actually like this one. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, this will be our new pair. Look at this, crazy. There's nothing here that's gonna stop price, so we should see large range candles going to the downside. All right, so add this pair to your watch list, and let's have some fun with some pips on this pair. All right, for I think swing trade idea. Bear with me. Let me double check my I know it's gonna sound crazy. My time travel machine. I have a time travel machine. All right. We are looking for a run here to come back down here. So if you do sell short, right, place your stop for you to catch this trade. Okay, place your stop above there. Okay, we shouldn't breach and go above it. This should act as support. This area should act as support. So you sell, place your stop there, and then target lows. First target would be this equal low in here, and this low in here, and then I'll be looking for price to come. This is the only place that price gave an energetic move to the upside, so maybe there. Okay, right, so target 1, target 2, target 3 for this trade with a stop above there. So short, like that. Okay, if it does pull back, great, even better. Okay, because it's left already. I haven't looked at this pair for a while, but look, just going through, just using logic to see, okay, if Aussie should be weak, okay, what pair is strong that I can pair it against that Aussie? And you can see that CAD is up here. If I go on, that's the weekly. Okay, that's a lot. And the euro and the dollar. So euro, Aussie, euro, I'm sorry, euro, Aussie. What am I saying? CAD, Aussie, but it's inverse, so it's Aussie CAD, dollar, Aussie dollar, Aussie Swiss, and what else? Dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss is going up. I think I'm long already on that one. That was a quiet one. I saw it late this morning. I think we'll be jumping on there in a second. Let's go on to Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie is targeting this high. That's where I'm looking for price to go to now. So I did buy this down candle. Yeah, we're gonna buy down candles until we break. So retracement to down candle we buy, retracement to down candle buy, retracement to down candle we buy, retracement to down candle we buy, until we take out the target. Okay, so that's our target for now. So any longs, your stop should be here and your target is there. It was a good 3-1, but it's Monday, so it's a risky trade, and that's why I took it, because I don't want to give too much risk. The easiest setup is what I've given you guys, right? Where's the Aussie CAD? Please add the Aussie CAD to your watch list, and yeah, it's here. Add the Aussie CAD to your watch list and take this trade. Yeah, take this trade. Okay, I'm gonna send it in there. For others to take advantage of it. Okay, maybe the New Zealand is already gone. It's already gone, so I'll not send that one. Just focus on the Aussie, because Aussie is what I'm expecting more weakness on. All right, so let's focus on the Aussie. Let's jump onto Euro Aussie. I just mentioned we are targeting this high, so if you want to, it is going, so you can take advantage, but there's nothing to say on this, right? I think most of you are already long from down here. If I'm wrong, correct me, but most of you should be long, and I did say it's a swing trade idea, so most of you should be long from down here, especially if I go into the 4 hour. This is where we've been long from. Okay, so you should be already in this trade. It's just another entry that you could enjoy. Again, this one you should be already long, because I gave this one I think 2 weeks ago from down here. Yeah, so it should be already long. We are targeting this high. We can't go further than that, but for now that's our target, so watch out. That's our next target on the pound Aussie. I think once we run this high, price might come back down for a bit of a retracement, and then we'll see another continuation to the upside. So be mindful once price trades above that candle. Okay, chances are price might come back down for retracement. Okay, okay, let's carry on. Dollar Swiss, like I said, I didn't share this. It was just too quick. When I woke up, it was already gone, so I personally, that's where I got an entry. It's a bit not the best trade. It's not 2-1, not the best trade, but because it's high probability, I just jumped in. So I was looking at this down candle when I woke up. I was looking at this down candle and say, okay, because we have traded above it and the dollar is going to be bullish, and we have formed a swing low. Okay, remember the swing high, swing low strategy. This is so for those of you who doesn't know this strategy, learn it, because once we have these crazy moves, okay, once we have these exaggerated moves on the upside or to the downside, once we get them, this strategy is so the probability of going to the 50% or the probability of even going higher is so high, it's unreal. You just have to understand what to do. Okay, so like on here we do have 1, 2, and what we're looking for, a third candle. But on this third candle, we just want price to do what? Close on the hourly above this high. Give me 1 second. 70 minute. Okay, I'm just gonna go through it quickly. I'm noting the time so that I can just give that one exclusively as a video on YouTube for you guys. So this high, okay, once we have extreme price movement, okay, and you're waiting for some kind of a bounce or some form of a retracement. All you're looking for is a low to form, and that low comes in a form of this 1, 2, and then the third candle. You don't have to wait for it to close, because by the time this one closes, prices will already be where it needs to be. Okay, so you, on the hourly time frame, you're watching this high and you want price to close above there, and this is when price did close above it. Yeah, early hours this morning, price did close above it. Once price closes above it, you can on the next candle be a buyer, but I gave some criteria for you to use to buy, which is go on to the lower time frame 5 minutes and look for some form of a divergence. So this is when we closed above it, and you're looking for some form of a divergence in here. So between this and that, you can see between this low and that high, it formed this and that's a divergence, right? Then you be a buyer in here. Yeah, you buy here, and then your target is that 50% level there. Okay, this strategy, if you learn it and you trade it during these periods where price moves one way and you're waiting for a swing high or swing low to form, this can reward you handsomely. Okay, I got in here and I'm still enjoying that's a 77 pip move that I'm going to enjoy. Okay, if I did get in early hours this morning with my stop below this low, that's 110 pips on a Monday. All right, and you could do that on, or you could use the dollar as your as a confirmation too, because the dollar did the same thing. Yeah, the dollar did the same thing right here. This morning I was watching it, we did get close above it right there, price retrace, rejected, traded above this, 2 down candles, and away we go. Yeah, so it could good strategy that you can imply or you can learn and just trade this. All right, you can do it on the 4 hour, but just do it on the daily, because the daily gives you more pips, and there is high probability on the daily than any other time frame anyway, so just do it on the daily. Okay, so that's the Aussie Swiss. I think there's still room, there could be room to the upside. Let's see if we climb above this high. I will hold on to my trade till probably Thursday or Wednesday. If we do manage to climb above this high, then I'll be looking for price to come up here. All right, for now I'm still long. That's my first TP. So once we get up here, I will see if we're gonna close above it. If we do, then I'll be looking for a continuation to this up candle here, and then it might give some re-entry somewhere in here. Okay, it might give some re-entry somewhere in there. So if it does, then I'll prompt everyone and then you can take advantage of it. Right, but for now it's gone. Okay, it's gone. Do not chase it, just leave it alone. If you do study the stuff that I've showed you guys, especially those of you that are with me every time we meet, if you do study what I've given you, you will be amazed about the number of pips or the number of trades you're gonna get. You will be amazed about it. Okay, so spend time and study a little bit on the stuff that I've shown you. All right, so that's the upside objective. This pair we still have our trade on. I did close mine personally on this because I don't hold my trades over the weekend, so I did close it. So maybe I'll look for re-entry today, which we have just run this high and rejected. So we should see a continuation to the downside. So for those of you who are still short, just keep it. Okay. The New Zealand is weak, so if you are still short, just keep it. I think we are gonna come back and run this low and continue going down. Okay, so if you're short, just keep it for now. Aussie Swiss, I'll start looking for sells on this, because last week the New Zealand Swiss did drop more than what Aussie Swiss did. So maybe tomorrow, I don't like what we're seeing in here, or what I'm seeing in there sideways for me. So what I can do is sell stop below here. Okay, because those are the last up candles before a move to the downside. So I'll probably sell stop down there. Yeah, somewhere down here, because once we break this, then chances are we are going to continue going down. All right. Oil, we did I did outline the profit targets after running this low. Should come to this, and then maybe this one and that. We came to the first one and rejected, and I was watching this last up candle, this last down candle here. It should act as resistance. You can see price came there several times and rejected, and it's still trying to push above it. And this is advanced trading. If we do try to close above it on the 4-hour basis, which start from this one here, this down candle, if we do close above that level, then I think we are bullish on CAD. We are bullish on oil. Okay, if they manage to close above this down candle, then we are bullish on oil. Then Aussie CAD should be the trade to take, and New Zealand CAD. Yeah, let me push this to its neighbor. Yeah, Aussie CAD and New Zealand CAD will be the trades to take, because once they do trade above this, that will be bullish for oil. And if oil is bullish, guess who is bullish as well? CAD. Okay, so watch this and see if they will come above this high or close above it, because right now it's acting as what? Resistance. Yeah, because this here, the storyline is, okay, so people were buying here and price went up. So when price came back down, they want to buy again. So if they didn't buy and price went through it, then they are in a losing trade. So price is coming back for them to close their trade. So if price gets back here and they don't close their trade and it comes above it, it means that they are still bullish. They want to hold on to their longs, so they will buy again to take price up. Right? So if we do close above it, we should see price continue going up, but I will use that strength and focus on New Zealand CAD and Aussie CAD. All right. Gold, I think gold will be coming down a little bit with bullishness in dollar. Gold should retrace. Yeah, gold should retrace. So again, swing high, swing low strategy. Look at this down candle. We have 1, 2. Okay, so tomorrow, if we close as we are, or if this just continue eroding down and close below this, then we have a rejection pattern. Pardon me. We have a rejection pattern or engulfing pattern. Then you can look for sells and you measure. Okay, that's a good one. You measure this low to that high, and at least we'll be looking for price to come to 50%. Okay, and then we will take something off from this previous all-time high. Yeah, previous all-time high. We're gonna take something off because it might probably act as support. Even though it has already acted as support in here, it might also act as support again. So if you do have a swing high or we close below this low on a daily basis, then we look for sell, first target, second target there. All right. And then last one, Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been interesting. Last week on Friday, I did give this for those of you that were with me on YouTube as a trade. I'm targeting, going to the weekly, targeting this level right there. So those who were with me on Friday, that was a very, very nice trade right here. Friday 31st, during our live session, I gave that this price should go there and make an attempt to attack this high. That was the next upside objective. We didn't quite get there. Price has now run this low and rejected, and it's coming back up. So I still favor Bitcoin, as if they couldn't close below this area of consolidation, right? They couldn't close below it, so it was just a run on stops. So Bitcoin still has room to the upside till there. For first target, I'll target this. Let's remove that. For first target, I'll target this last up candle. Okay. Once we trade above this high, we should see price come here. Right. And then if they want to continue going up, then I'll look for that weekly high there, okay, as a possible target. Yeah, so let's see if we do get that. So for a trade idea, let me put it out there so you can see what I mean. So you place your stop just below this down candle, and then take something off here. That is the weekly previous level target that I gave. Take something off there, and then leave something off for this. And once you get here, take most of it off, and then see if you're gonna get a run to that all-time high, not all-time high, sorry, that weekly level. If this doesn't pan out and then it breaks this low, then that's it. Forget the longs and then look for sells. Probably they're gonna come back down and clean some of these lows off. Yeah, if this doesn't go up here and take out this high and we take out this low, forget longs and then look for sells and start targeting 1, 2 as your downside objectives, and then you leave a piece on to see if they will come in. Let's go into the daily. Yeah, there. Yeah, and see if they will come there. This is a bearish engulfing pattern, but it could be another buy. Okay, this could be another buy for a continuation to the upside. All right, even though it looks bearish, yeah, looking on the daily it looks bearish, but it could be another buy for a continuation to the upside. So you just have to play what you see. On the 4-hour it looks bullish because they couldn't close below this area of consolidation, so it looks bullish. But on the daily it's bearish. It's not bearish, but it's got bearish pattern. Okay, so again, if this doesn't play out, okay, then forget it, sell short and target here. So I do teach, if you go on to Forex Lens YouTube, I have a video there that teaches you how to flip a trade. Okay, so if price is meant to be going up and it changes direction, how do you flip the trade? Yeah, you check it on YouTube. You're gonna find it on our channel, Forex Lens. Okay, it's simple. Just sell short and place your stop above wherever high that forms, and then you continue to sell it. But you go with what we have now, and then if it changes and it stops you out, then you go the other way. That's the flip trade idea. And I think that will be it. I've finished going through all the pairs. Today's Monday. Not a big deal of what we're expecting so far. So just take it easy. It's just Monday. Maybe tomorrow it'll be the main actions that will happen. So take it easy. Do not risk everything today. All right. If you do have any question, please send it, and then I will do my best to answer it for you. If you want me to look at any pair, actually let's have a look at, before I go, let's have a look at the what do you call them, the indices. There we go. Look at that. If Marco is here, you should be sending me some money. Oh. Right there. All right, Marco, if you're here, you have to dash me some money, okay? Clinical highs, because they've come for this low. What should price do? It should attack the equal high. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a unique price action in chart. Yeah, equal high left, and then they come down and run this low. That is beautiful, beautiful to see. Yeah. I know you are long, so you owe me some money. I think there was another long on, yeah, they have equal highs on this one as well. I think that would be probably another target. Yeah, this equal high. It doesn't look as nice as the other one. Okay, so if you want to take it, wait for a close above this level. Let price close above it, and then you can consider this as the run on stops, and then we should expand to the upside. And if you are here and you're a member, you know what these down candles are, and it is targeting these equal highs. Okay. ES, I don't see anything interesting on that one. Yeah, I don't see anything interesting on this one. The only thing I see is they did run this low, and a continuation, a pullback, a continuation. So they are targeting this high, and that high is gone. We should look for upside objectives. Maybe the next target would be this gap. The next upside objective would be that gap there. Okay, you closed on Friday. That's fine. But going forward, maybe take a screenshot of that price action and stick it in your journal, so that when you do see something like that in future, you can get confidence in taking the trade. All right. Okay, cool. Well done. Does anyone has any question? Let's get rid of July. I'll change it to August. Yeah. Does anyone has any question? Any pair you want me to have a look for you? Jump back onto signal pairs. Euro Aussie has just run. It's not run yet. Silver. Let's have a look at silver. Silver. I think silver is they might be the same as gold. Okay, silver looks a bit different. Let's go on the weekly. Let's go on the monthly. Okay, we've come back to old lows in here, and price is rejecting, which is reasonable. Let's jump onto the 3 months. Yep. So back to the daily. Okay, on silver, right, we are rejection from a high time frame level. So this level you see there is a high time, the 3 months level. Okay, it's similar to where the dollar is bouncing off from. So the dollar is also bouncing off from a 3 months level. So usually it causes price to go into a bigger retracement. This down candle gave it support. Okay, it didn't allow price to continue going down. And it rejected again, and we came back same place to the down candle, and it rejected. So it looks like price wants to consolidate. However, watch this up candle here. If we manage to trade below it, then I'll probably look for these equal lows to be run. And there is this phenomenon that happens every year, which is from I think September till the end of the year, we could see gold and silver slide to the downside, and then from November, December, January, February, we see silver go up, right? So if I jump back in time and put it 2018, you could see price dropped. Yeah, we see price dropped. If I drop down to 2019, price went up. That's a unique one. If I drop down to 2017, price did form a low before another move. Let's look 2016. So we are convinced. Yeah, 2016 we did go down. That's usual what should happen. And at the moment we are trading such a high price is so high, so that's what I will expect. Okay, I'll expect that high to form, and then we should see price drop. So I'll watch this up candle and then see if we're gonna trade and close below it. If we do close below it, then I'll take this as a seasonal high, and then we should see price drop. Okay, however, this down candle can also act as support to take price up, which I don't want it to do. So if you want to take a trade, watch these candles here, right? See how price reacts there. If price does this, then do this, right? If price does this, then do that. All right, right now it's in between, right? It's not, it doesn't really it's not tipped its hands that I want to go up or I want to go down. It's in between. So if price does this, then you buy it. If it does that, then you sell it. Okay, I will be in favor for this selling rather than the buying. Is that okay? Okay, any other question before I disappear? Right, so for those of you who are not a member of our group, the Discord channel link is in the description. Just click on the link and join us in the Discord and see what we do in there. If you like it, then you can join us. Give me a second, I'll jump on that one. If you do like it, then you can join us in the in the VIP, so they can have more of what you're seeing, and you're gonna learn quite a lot from not just myself, but from my colleagues RP, Joe, and the others in there. Okay, and if you just want to hang around in there, you can, because you do have fun in the community suggestion channel. Okay, you can have anything you want to say, anything you want to share with us. We are always open to suggestions. But if you do want to join us in terms of the trading and understand more, then you have to go with us with the VIP. Okay, and I'll be here again on Wednesday, same time, on YouTube. And for the VIP members, I'll see you tomorrow in the portal at 8 a.m. for London. And then let's have a look at the last one, pound yen. Yeah, pound yen, I did explain it earlier that if you want to buy, then do it this way. Do I think it's gonna go up soon? I don't know. I just play what I see. So this is what I see, so I'll play it. I'll just put a risk on and then see what happens. I don't 100% fully know. If I did, trust me, I'll be, like I keep saying, I'll be sitting by the beachside with my laptop. Okay, so I think that will be all for today. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys in the portal tomorrow, or on Wednesday afternoon on YouTube. Okay, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again.